Hello guys, welcome back for more Okami. In the last part, nothing happened at all. So anyways, controls. Right now looks like moves around the camera. Left down looks like moves. X is to jump. Square you can do a tackle. Circle lets you bark. Triangle lets you dig a hole. Mash it to dig a bigger hole, pretty much. I don't remember what brings up the map. You'll see an annotation on screen right here. Here we have an origin mirror. These save your game. Isun is talking about a memory card, which is 8 MB for PlayStation 2. That would be Wii system memory for playing the Wii version. I am playing the PS2 version. Now, I'm just showing you guys how to save your game right here. Press the circle button while you're near it, and these are my save files. I'm starting up a new file for this, obviously. That probably spoiled a bunch of stuff, pretty much. Right here, a similarity between this and Zelda, it is our mortal enemy, pottery. So yes, we use the square button to tackle. And right here we get yen. Yeah, the first bit of yen that we get is like 10. You need you like what? Like 2 rubber bands and an ice cube. And yeah, I'd recommend picking up as much money as possible because money's very important. And he's explaining to us the jump feature. This is pretty much how we open up treasure chests to get items. Oh yeah, by the way, he's explaining a wall jump right here. Basically, you jump, and when you're near a wall, you press X again to jump from the wall. There's also a double jump in this game, but we have to learn that. And then, with the chest, you get a Holy Bone S, which will heal 3 units of solar energy, which is our health of the game. And right here, Isun's going to show us a really important function of the game. The Celestial Brush. It's just explaining, you know, the Celestial Brush in a sense. So he pulls out the brush. That's about as fast as it'll ever go. And it's called Rejuvenation. This is a brush god power that can restore broken things, as Isun is saying. Now, there are 13 of them for the 13 brush gods. They're all representatory of the signs of the Zodiac. Although those are 12, but the cat and the rabbit are in fact interchangeable. And yeah, and we are in fact God of the Sun, so we already have the sunrise ability. However, we can't use it yet. Here we have the River of the Heavens. And yeah, Isun's just saying, this is a little puddle. How the heck can that be a river? And Isun's gonna point it out again. Don't bother checking it. What you want to do instead is you want to head up here, where here comes our first ever brush power. And well, he's gonna explain how we're gonna get the powers. Constellations. Yeah, it's funny. Like, he can draw lines right, but not dots. and say hello to our first of the other 12 brush gods that we will be encountering. Here is Yomigami, the god of restoration. As you can see, he's a dragon. And that's pretty much... And his divine instrument, as you can see right there, is a scroll as well as 4 orbs. And yes, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, Yomigami, have been scattered across the land of men, and now lie in disarray. Isolation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore this dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. So yes, here comes our first power, Rejuvenation. Here, just decided to make more pots. Sorry about that. I kind of blocked my mouth right there. Here, I try to be unnecessarily epic and jump over the gate. I failed. And I just decide not doing it. And thank you, game, for being repetitive. Now right here, I break more pots. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm failing. And now, if you were to fill us in all the way, I would strongly suggest you try to avoid as much slowdown as possible. Now, this is the only body of water in which we cannot drown. Yes, even though our head is quite clearly above the water, even though you can't really see it, this weird brightness. And right here, great item, the Astral Pouch. And once it's full, you can revive the owner if he or she would die. This is basically your equivalent to extra lives. And in these pots will be food. There's an apple. Here's a peach. The regular food, such as these oranges, peaches, and apples, will only bump it up 1, but there are also... Hang on. Oh, sorry. There are also, like some man-made food, such as, like, cakes and stuff like that, that will fill it up immensely. So, there's a little tidbit for you. There's also an item called the Golden Peach, which you store in your inventory. Those, and I try to be unnecessarily epic again. And yeah, that's pretty much it right there. And then, as we go in here, gates close down. And here's the thing about the Cave of Nagi. So we head up to it. Use our rejuvenation power. And we bring back the sword. Yeah. Sun God. That's pretty much all I have to say. And It's deformed Big Dipper. Nope. It is Tachigami, the god of rending. It slices, it dices, and chops up your food, I guess. This is a really helpful technique because it's nice and fast, as well as deals some nice damage to demons. Yes, Tachigami is representatory of the rat. We are representatory of the dog, and Yomigami is for the dragon. Okay. In the Japanese zodiac, there is no rabbit. Instead, there's a cat. So, you know. And right here, we get power slash ability, which is very helpful because it can cut a lot of crap. And if you heard that can opening right there, I'm opening up a can of Diet Coke. I forgot more about that. Sorry about that. And, yeah. And now, this is what we'll be mainly cutting up. We have rocks. There are iron and rock. There's like iron and diamond rock. Those are a lot harder, and we need to upgrade that ability. Sorry about that. And then, here Isun's going to, eat Isun again, I think. Sorry. And now we can cut down that fruit that Sakia was talking about. And we have the infamous taxi arrow. Ugh. Hate that thing. All we gotta do right here is we gotta cut down those logs. Block our path. And I try to be unnecessarily epic twice in a row and fail twice in a row. I'm like no good at doing that. I almost make it. And I almost make it again. And here's our first instance of combat. Combat works a little differently. The divine instrument is our weapon. What you want to do with these guys, these are called imps. Want to power slash them, hit them with your weapon, hit them, and then get, well, rather, what you're going to want to do with them is you're going to want to power slash, hit them, and then power slash again, and you'll get an item called a Demon Fang. Fighting in this game only gives you money. It does not make you stronger. But money's very important. And we're almost coming up to the 15-minute mark, but not quite. I almost succeeded right there, and we go into yet another fight. Again, same fight as before. You're gonna want to power slash, hit them, power slash again, and get Demon Fangs. Demon Fangs don't really come into play until later, and here we get some Ginseng. And we get some more ink bottles, which fill up the ink. You get it like usually right after you use it. And now we're going to leave the Cave of Nagi. And I actually really do like that type of loading screen because it's really easy to get a Demon Fang from it. It's a type of minigame. Basically, you press the X button, you'll see like these paw prints pop up. If you mash it, eventually you'll get your hands on a Demon Fang. However, with the ones that's like a trail, it's a bit different. And now we can just power slash these pots and get rewards from it, I believe. Sometimes. And here I just decide on jumping off right there, because I find it a bit easier. And now